The Cloth Story.
The puah of the Ibans in Sarawak is a very renowned and sought-after textile. It is the heart of the Iban culture. Its patterns and designs are not planned artwork, but comes through whispers and appear in their dreams. Hello, hello. Hi, kami Ara. Hello, thank you. Kita nama siapa tu?
Siti Masita.
Kak Siti, panggil Kak Siti boleh?
Kak
Kak Siti and Fiorita, Kak nama kita dah. Kami datang situ nak belajar sedikit sebanyak tentang puah, lebih mendalam sikit. Boleh jalan-jalan. Thank you. Thank you.
Sarawak is synonymous with the rumah panjang or the longhouse. My journey wouldn't be complete if I don't make a stopover. It has been a tradition of the Iban community since decades. This house has its own special character in terms of culture, customs, and the uniqueness of its decor according to the tribe's traditions. I am currently in Sarawak Culture Village to dig deeper into the story behind the making of the puah cloth.
Kami nak nanya tentang sejarah puah tu. Benarkahnya dia berasaskan dari karakter Menggin dengan Dara Tincin?
Yang pun sejarah kami muniban lah menunggu anak umbong lah. Anak umbong. Dia macamnya seorang gadis yang paling cantik. Kacak lah dari situ.
Ratu lah.
Yang membuat dalam.
Yes, but it's not so. But Omar dah not all the long house lah. Certain of the ladies.
So certain ladies in the long house who are the weavers are the most beautiful ones. Apa namanya teh?
We call it just like kumang. Then lulong.
Kita orang selalu dengar kumang gawai.
Yes.
So it's the pretty lady who does the puah. Okay, sikit-sikit kami dengar yang membuat puah tu unik dengan kuat adalah coraknya. Mana si corak tu nya datang atau diilhamkan di dalam mimpi?
Asal dulu memang orang sebelum buat puak kumbu ataupun puak karap, yang ni salah satu daripada puak tenunan puak suku kaum Iban adalah tenun karap. Tapi kalau orang dulu lah sebelum membuat tu dia akan ilham dari mimpi.
Dulu-dulu lah.
The Ibans believe that whoever dreams about the design of the cloth will have to see its creation until it is complete. They believe that the stronger the energy contained in its design, the nearer they are to the spiritual realm.
So kini tok kami nangga Kak Ita mula tok nya bersandar. Boleh kongsikan sedikit si apa kena tekniknya kita tok bersandar kita tok.
Teknik tu. So, kita nak ambil bersandar macam tu tak? Untuk menegangkan benang.
So bukan saja untuk selesakan diri tapi untuk menegangkan. Selesa juga.
Selesa tempun dah ya kita nangga benang kita tegang, so everything nak pola kita tu is perfect.
So mungkin kita macam tu punya very comfortable juga
lah. Yes, right. Sometimes your feet is very tired also.
Yeah. Okay, so it helps with sort of the alignment on your back. Okay.
The puah textile is a huge part of the Iban community. It is also known as blanket, which is kumbu, or better known as kain. Its weaving is highly meticulous and refined. It plays a very important role within the Iban community when it is being used in important ceremonies such as weddings and funerals.
What about the different types of puah here? I know there is puah karap, puah kumbu, dengan puah sungkit.
Is tie and dye.
Okay. Okay. Kumbu means tie and dye. Okay. What about karap?
Karap is this one.
Yeah, which is what makes it different from
because the design is from here. The small stick here.
So this is karap.
Yes, karap.
Dia perlu design tu perlu dianyam ataupun disidan dalam bahasa Iban lah.
Sidan.
Dianyam terlebih dulu, lepas tu cuma menenun. Yang beza dengan tenunan puak kumbu is tie and dye, ikat dan celup.
So it is in the technique.
Yes. Dan satu lagi teknik tenunan songket, dia masa menenun dia menyongket.
Sama dengan
tenunan songket juga.
At a glance, Its technique resembles Somkit's menyungkit or lifting technique. The difference is that the pua technique makes use of the whole body. You must sit on the floor with the right posture, which is with both legs stretched out while arranging the weaving tools according to the pattern you wish to produce. This textile weaving art is deemed the Iban community's oldest tradition, and also the most valuable asset for the Iban ladies. Therefore, the Iban girls would usually learn how to weave pua at the age of 14. This cloth, which is deemed sacred, is only woven by the womenfolk who would determine the designs according to the animistic beliefs of the Iban community, which also includes nature-related symbols such as plants and flowers around them, as well as insects, wildlife, and also the supernatural.
Tak boleh terlalu kuat sebab kalau kuat dia nanti dia
belok-belok.
belok-belok.
Oh, okay. I hope I didn't destroy it. Oh my god.
Bend it. So you take this one up.
Sambil ya, sambil
Lagi
membungkuk
tendus
sikit.
sikit. Then you take that one.
And then
Put underneath.
Lagi bungkus sikit.
Lagi bungkus sikit. Sikit lagi. There you go. Right.
alamak.
Yang pinggang.
It's not exactly easy, because you kind of have to sync your body with the movement of the loom.
Kan,
So, Okay. So that's it?
Okay.
Thank you. It's a very comfortable position. This is a good position to watch TV, so maybe I'll build one at home.
The cloth story.
If there is a special one that you were talking about, this one here.
Yeah.
Tak kita pola kah?
Bukan.
Bukan.
Ditempah dengan orang lah.
Ditempah dengan orang. Dah berapa lama? How old is this piece here?
It's more than 30 years. I think.
More than 30 years. It's been here for more than 30 years.
Yes.
Wow. So what is this that we're looking at?
Are you looking at like your animal figures, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I can touch it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So this looks like a lizard to me. This looks like a sort of like a butterfly or a moth. And this one looks like a bee, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But this one?
That one looks like a snake.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Pass.
Pass.
Okay. Okay.
So what you can see around here is
Animals.
figures.
Figures. Yeah. Animal figures. Yeah.
But when you see in your handphone, what you can see?
So I take a picture.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
What you can see there?
Like this. Let's see.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I see. I see faces.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, here.
Uh-huh.
Which I can.
Over here, it's nothing, right?
No, there's nothing there.
Only can see just a butterfly, right?
Oh my goodness, that's really, really cool.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yeah.
Macam setengah je mukanya.
Yes. Because you want join together around here, the middle here.
Why is that?
This one is a special people who do it.
Special people meaning?
Just they have their own status, you know. Just
Oh,
like
so as a weaver,
Yeah.
you have like different levels
Level.
of how intimate you are with your
Yes, right.
with your work lah. So this one probably came in the dream.
Right.
You see, I got goosebumps.
And then
Naik
when they
bulu, meh.
when they do this thing, they have a tattoo also.
Meaning here,
Yeah.
what I understand is, I know Ibans, every tattoo that they have on their body represents a different achievement,
Right.
right? From what I have learned, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, menasik, mun tattoo sebagai penenun puak tu, yang di situ lagi besar, lagi banyak kah?
Yes,
Banyak
right.
lagi.
Or lagi
Some
terang lah.
yeah. Then for the orang ulu is also the same.
It's also the same.
Up to here. For the Iban is sometimes up to here. Yeah,
Really?
Tattoo, yeah.
So, but then if I were to have one, I cannot lah because I'm not a penenun.
Right. Yeah.
So okay, now that we are saying that most of the designs which are like high-level designs by all these more experienced weavers, it comes from their dreams,
Right.
right? Are there any rituals or any prayers that they do before they want to be inspired?
They have to ask just like a shaman, you know.
Oh, okay, they have a shaman.
Cannot I do this thing.
Oh,
if
so it reflects to their luck or...
Yeah, if the shaman say, yeah, you can do it. If not, you have a bad soul or everything.
So it is something very inside lah.
Yes, yeah.
Ah, that's such an interesting story. Well, thank you so much for
Welcome.
taking me through the entire history, the entire rituals, and also the way you guys make a puak itself. So thank you so much for having me. Good luck in trying to preserve this art, which is such very special Bunda Tok Nao. Makasih banyak.
Sama-sama.
Sejak kami orang dalam sekolah rendah dahulu, saya didedahkan dengan pembuatan puak kumbu seperti inilah. Mak saya, nenek saya hari-hari buat ini. Kalau ada masa lapang lah, selain dia pergi kebun, pergi bersawah macam tu lah. Hari-hari tengok mak, tengok nenek buat tu. Lepas itu dalam umur saya 8 tahun kalau saya tak silap. Dalam 8 tahun, masa cuti sekolah, kami orang start buat. Kalau sudah siap, habis cuti sekolah, siap, bawa ke kedai, jual. And then, gunakan itu untuk pembelajaran sekolah lah. Buat puak kumbu ini memang punca pendapatan kami kaum Iban lah. Dan selepas itu, waktu saya bekerja dengan kerjaan, saya berniat, memang dari sekolah rendah, saya sudah berniat nak memperkenalkan puak kumbu ini ke mata dunia lah. Saya bukan buat baju saja, saya ada buat necktie, saya ada buat untuk cushion cover dan berbagai-bagai. Macam yang ini saya pakai benang perak, corak puak kumbu, dan ini untuk baju lelaki. Macam ini untuk selendang, macam ini ya, ini saya pakai sureski untuk saya modernkan lah. Kalau dulu kamu orang semua pakai benang kapas, dia tak boleh dipakaikan kepada baju lah, dia ada rasa keras. Kalau pakai jaket boleh lah, tapi dia agak panas sikit. And then sekarang, especially my puak kumbu, kami orang memang gunakan sutra. Okey, puak kumbu yang saya guna ni adalah semua kebanyakan menggunakan natural dye seperti urat mengkudu, kulit kayu, daun kayu. Daun kayu itu dah namakan tarum ataupun gerbai. Daun-daun dan kulit kayu itu cuma dapat dikapit di negeri Sarawak sebab di tempat lain tak ada kayu-kayu itu lagi. Kalau saya gunakan chemical dye yang banyak di pasaran, dia pun senang kita dapat, tapi chemical dye itu dia tak boleh kena air. Kalau sikit kena air pun dia akan luntur. Kalau pakai warna asli seperti urat kayu yang saya katakan terlebih dahulu, dia sangat unik dan tak dapat di mana-mana. Saya telah mengikuti Malaysia Fashion Week di Kuala Lumpur. Pada masa itu saya berjumpa dengan seorang international designer, Datuk Jimmy Chu, berbincang panjang dengan saya. Why not I buat puak kumbu ini kepada beg, kepada kasut. Orang lain pun belum buat lah. So far I know puak kumbu ini dulu-dulu untuk guna tradisional saja. So Jimmy Chu bagi saya idea macam mana untuk membuat kasut. Even she introduced me to somebody to do the kasut lah.
Before this, puak kumbu was only used in celebrations, ceremonies, and spiritual rituals of the Iban community. But now it is being used more widely, with several types of clothing being made out of it, using a variety of colors as requested by the customers, and more are being sold all over the country as well as commercialized and exported to other countries. What's interesting is that its handmade element and refined technique are still retained in each piece of puak kumbu.
Kebanyakan my design saya pakai corak pakuk pakis supaya dapat digunakan oleh kaum lain lah. And then dia pun dapat dibuat kepada fashion dan sebagainya.
I always like the puak kumbu because it is one weave that has got so much interesting stories, so much tradition to it, and also it's got such a very beautiful visual that we can be inspired with, you know. And of course, when I take it overseas with my brand, I can romance that fabric to death because everybody just love it. And obviously, it is something that is local to Borneo, which is like the last bastion of Big Island that people go with all the ethnic group and all that. And we come from there. And you know, I love to be called the Borneo tribe. But you know, actually, when I actually put the puak kumbu into something that is user-friendly and easy for people to buy, by taking the weave of so many years of hard work and thinking and weaving it take months to actually produce a small piece of work. I must apologize to the community. I did make it into commercial because I wanted people to know the fabric.
The cloth story.
For puak kumbu, I focus on puak kumbu for contemporary design. I do for high fashions designed, combinations of silk and a few of lace materials and organza and silk itself. And if any Malos collections will come up with a touch of puak kumbu. As you know, and you can see, puak kumbu is such a beautiful, you know, textile, and we call this puak kumbu ikat, wrap ikat. So when you look at it, you can, you know, you can mix with other material in your collections, you know. And it comes with a few colors, and it's so beautiful. And what makes me really, you know, really like puak kumbu, because the colors, the design, the uniqueness, you know. I was in Bangkok for the WIT, World International Ikat too, and promoting puak kumbu, you know, as the man, you know, main thing for Malaysia, you see. So, well, the response in overseas, especially Europe, they really love it. And as I told you, the uniqueness that you cannot get it in other places, yeah.
It makes me proud to see puak kumbu sitting high on the international stage and enjoying an elevated status so that its value and origins are honored. This identity must be upheld so that Sarawak remains visible from a cultural aspect. Not only limited to textile for clothing, puak kumbu has also taken a big step by featuring home decorations, shawls, and many more.
While I was at Rumah Gari, my trip to Rumah Gari, attending the ngar ceremony, so we noticed the making of puak kumbu before the making of puak kumbu, and we were shown around to see the weavers weave the puak kumbu, and there are youngsters coming up, young girls, their daughters, their granddaughters are doing the puak kumbu. They are on the trend now. Yeah. Normally, the person who weave puak kumbu are the ladies from the longhouse. So soon we're gonna have a lot more new weavers from the longhouse.
Some might see puak as nothing more than just a piece of decoration. Dive deep into its history, get to know its creator better, and you will soon know its story.
To me, textile industry in Malaysia is very exclusive. It is very unique in terms of the motif, the design, how they do it, the process. It's not just a textile, it is an art. It cannot be produced in mass production because of the uniqueness of each pieces that we produce. Setakat ini saya telah menggunakan tekstil seperti songket, kain puak kumbu dan juga batik yang disuai padankan dengan kain tekstil moden. While for this one, this is one of the signature of Sarawak songket. Dia merupakan kain songket lebihan. Adalah lebih baik sekiranya kita dapat menggunakan semua sisa-sisa yang telah digunakan untuk membuat pakaian, sebab songket adalah sesuatu yang mahal. Jadi kalau kita buang adalah sesuatu yang sangat merugikan. So it have to be transformed into something which we can wear.
And when I see fabrics, whenever it catch my eyes, and I see that, oh, this fabric it's nice with that fabrics. So I was saying, oh, it looks nice on that. So to me, my inspiration comes through like that. Me, it's just an everyday lifestyle. If I feel like it's nice, I do it. Like me, if you ask me as a stylist and a fashion designer, I will take songket and batik not together. Because to me, songket is beautiful by itself. Batik is beautiful by itself. But songket is quite heritage. It's very, very long way to go, and it was like a history. And then when you mix it together, there's my personal point of view. I feel that I lost the beauty of songket.
13 episodes and 5 states. Several districts have I visited. I feel that I haven't learned enough, but whatever knowledge I have gained so far, more or less can be shared with our viewers. Take good care of it, just like we take good care of ourselves, as it is the identity of our people. Lastly, I am Arabyrd. See you next time, The Cloth Story.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not a dancer, I'm a rapper, y'all.